All right. But can you check if it's live, so? Is your phone on you?
Yep. We're live.
That sounds good.
We are live.
All right. Welcome back, everyone. Well, not welcome back. Welcome to our first live stream.
Yeah, bruv. We live,
I am
baby.
your host, and I'm joined by my two co-hosts.
We're live, bruv.
Yeah, we are live.
We're not dead. We're
live at New York.
We're live right
Not
here,
New York,
right
Sydney,
now.
I should say.
It's the 1, 2, 3 lads.
Everyone check your pulse. Are we live?
We're live.
We're live. All right, we've really emphasizes that we're live, but as you can see, we're all excited because it's our first live stream as the Free Lads. Before this, we've done pre-record. So look, we're just going to do pretty much the same show, but it's going to be live. If you do decide to watch, feel free to leave some comments, or if not, leave some comments afterwards in the pre-recording, because this will go pretty much live straight after onto the show.
Just give us a follow or something. Yeah.
Hit that like and subscribe.
Yeah, make sure
like and
smash that smash button.
Smash
even at Yarge and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, let's get into it, lads. Free lads, first live stream. Let's get into it. So we're going to do that's what I was going to say. We're going to do a review preview show just because we missed out on the review show this week. So we'll go around in circles and start. Yeah, we'll just do the reviews first for what the games we missed out during the week, and then we'll preview this week's game. And then if we have time, we'll maybe do the predictions as well. But we'll see how we go. We'll go with Sol's games first, I guess, because you were the first game on the week with the Fulham game. And then, yeah, you can gradually go into the Champions League. I know you don't want to talk about it, but let's get into it.
Weekend game. It's a bit sloppy. So ManU versus Fulham. That's what I should be starting off with. Fulham away. So within the first 8 minutes of the game, there was a controversial call. We got a free kick at the edge of the box. Eriksson kicked it in, lofted it in. Garnacho with the cutback. McTominay ended up scoring. Ended up going back to VAR. They're looking at Maguire being offside.
The Maguire incident.
Yeah. Maguire being offside, interfering with the play. Took them about 5 minutes to look at it, but you knew straight away they weren't going to give it to us. So
yeah, really.
All these shit calls lately keeps going, but I don't want to talk about them.
Talk about them. Let loose, Jacob. You're live, bro.
We talk about it way too much on all other shows.
This is how you really feel.
Bro, it should have been a fucking goal. That's what I should. That's what I really feel. Fucking bullshit thing. How the fuck is that interfering with the play, bro?
No.
You see that happen all the time.
I'm going to come out here and probably be a bit of a thorn in your ass. And I'm going to say he's offside. He plays at the ball.
Didn't even touch it, though.
I know.
Didn't touch the person. Didn't touch.
Don't have to touch it, but that's like I'm not saying like it's hard.
But you see heaps of people.
I'm not an asshole or nothing. I'm just saying like that's generally the rule that I've even kind of like thought it's always been going up. Like if someone's offside and the ball's played and they don't play at it, like if he just stood there and didn't jump, it would have got given, I reckon. Or it should have been given, but just for the fact that he's in an offside position, he's gone and jumped, and a defender's there who's kind of like had to maybe maybe
they
for
both
half a
missed
second,
it though.
Yeah, but maybe for half a second he's looked at Maguire and then gone to big like, oh, should I go to Maguire or go to him? And maybe that's caused, he's just one of them. He shouldn't have jumped, but marginally offside.
Oh, he was offside.
Yeah, but
But
not by much.
I still see it heaps. I just feel like
But I think I can't remember the game. There was another game. Same thing. Similar incident, and it wasn't given either on the weekend. I can't exactly remember what game it was. But
just inconsistency of these refs lately.
Yeah,
One
that's what I
team
was going to
gets it,
say.
the
They're
next
so
team does it.
inconsistent.
yeah, 100%. They are inconsistent without a doubt, man.
But that's what we don't want to talk. That's the thing. We don't want to talk about them. We want to talk about the game and what happened in the game. But they fuck up that. Excuse my language, but they screw up that much. You know what I mean? That you have to actually, like you said, you have to bring it up. Like we don't want to bring it up, but you're gonna have to. You know what I mean? And it's not even like it shouldn't even have to be a thing because of VAR. But it's like I said, it's gotten worse. So, but yeah, sorry. Continue.
The rest of the game wasn't that good. Just a bit of a sloppy affair. No one really taking control of the game. Second half, sort of the same. Really, Fulham sort of started coming at us. They were a little bit on top for about 10, 15 minutes of that second half. But they still couldn't score. Bruno again.
Captain Fantastic.
Captain Fantastic. Maybe not at the minute. Yeah, Bruno ended up... Actually, Palestri. I'll start with Palestri. He came on, probably did more in 10 minutes than any of my front five have this whole season. Ended up getting good challenge on the left back. Followed it up with another challenge. Ended up getting the ball back. Rolled back out to Bruno. Fake shot with the left. Shoot it with the right. Perfect shot. Oh, not really. Goalkeeper got a touch to it, but still wasn't enough to make it in. I mean, get it out. And we ended up scraping another 1-0 win. Again, terrible. It's terrible play all around again. Same thing over and over. Not creating chances.
Fulham are a decent team, really, I guess. Nowadays,
yeah, and
they're
at
not.
home too, so
Yeah, like they're
good
not.
result
Like I've
for us,
even
but-
heard, like you know how I don't know if you've heard Liverpool are like scouting this Andre bloke from Brazil, but they reckon like Fulham are interested in him as well, and they're willing to pay 40 million, whereas Liverpool only want to pay like 30-something million. And I was just like, far out, man. If they get him, man. Car? What?
I said, just depends where the lad wants to go.
Yeah,
the young lad from Brazil.
Yeah. I think if he has a choice, I think there's only one destination he'd go to be honest. But whether or not they accept our offer is a different story. You know what I mean? Like they might not come to an agreement eventually. But yeah, it's just like Fulham are in for the same type of caliber as player as Liverpool are at the moment.
Probably know Paulinho is probably going to get sold, so they want to replace him.
Paulinho, yeah, man. He's a good player, eh?
Yeah. He was probably the best player on the pitch that whole game. Yeah, but just the last 5 minutes, he went mind blank, tried to block the shot. It ended up going well for him. Kicked it straight back to Bruno for the goal, really.
I was going to say, wasn't his mistake?
Yeah. That's what I mean. He probably was the best player the whole game. And then that last 30 seconds.
Game. That's football. I said the best player on the pitch, then he's the one who is the reason they lost the game, kind of thing. That's just classic football, man. that's the harder side of the game that we see and love. It's a tough one. Yeah.
Onto the Champions League game, Copenhagen away too. Another disappointing result. Man, that first 20 minutes was probably the best football that we've played this whole season.
I wasn't like actively watching it, but like, look, I was driving to site and I may have had it on, just having little glances here and there, and I just kept seeing I'd see United 1, then again, 2.
And man, we played really good.
Man, fucking this Hoyland guy, man, can't literally put the ball anywhere near the goal in the Premier League, but in the Champions League, it's like
top scorer with 5 goals at the moment.
I feel like you should just play the Champions League music in the Premier League game. At the start of when you walk in, so just so you can hype him up. Yeah. And he'll be like, "Wait, is this a Champions League game?" Yeah, no. But sorry, continue.
Yeah, 2 quick goals from Hoyland had me pumped up. Thought we were cruising.
Yep.
Had another chance to score, but I think he got a little bit trigger happy because he had plenty of time to just take one more step.
Nobody hit straight at him.
Yeah. Bro, he had so much time.
Decent power on it. Either side, it's going to
either side, but still.
Problems. Yeah, it's going to create problems. But
it's one of those ones just need to take one more touch.
He could have time to take probably another 2 or 3 touches, but he only would have needed 1, but he could have,
So that could have changed the whole game, really. But still, he played well.
Everything going well at this point, eh?
Yeah, everything going well till the 40th minute. Rashford gets a red. Look, again, I'm not going to say it's controversial because I can see why it's red. It is reckless. Not reckless, malicious. That's what I should say. It wasn't reckless.
Do you reckon he meant it? Malicious?
Nah.
I just reckon
he was trying to shield the ball. Like, it's part of the game trying to shield the ball.
It looks bad when they show the replay of the guys leg bent. And
it was just the way that the defender put his leg there, and it was just exactly the spot that Rash was going to as well.
Yeah, he did. He did take a pretty big step to try and shield the ball too. I think that's what as well. If it was a bit closer to the ball, maybe it might not have been given as a red. But the fact of he's gone to step out, he's stepped out quite a fair way from the ball to shield it, and then got the guy, and it's just, I can see why. Like I said, I can see why it was given a red. Still harsh in reality because I don't think he's actually trying to stamp the player at all.
Yeah, it's not like he's in the defending and he's trying to get the ball back. He had the ball, he's trying to shield it. Just accidentally caught the guy on the high ankle.
Yeah.
And then from there it went downhill.
2-2, and then
2-2 before halftime. Literally in the injury times of the first half, both goals. 2 sloppy goals, 2 sloppy defending.
Yeah.
Second half, we actually got a penalty. And because if you've seen it, they got a penalty. It was a pretty stupid call. And then we got a penalty, which was another stupid call. But 2 stupid calls don't make it right.
I was going to say, I'm glad you said there was stupid calls.
If you call them the first one,
I'm glad you said there was stupid calls because I feel
if you call them the first one, you got to call
penalties. You know what I mean?
That's it. If you called the first one, you better call the second one because they were absolutely ridiculous and penalties.
It's a game now, but even similar incidents happened in our game with the whole handball thing, which I'll get to. But I don't know. It just seems like again.
Sorry.
their handball rule is just like they just pick and choose kind of when they what they class as a handball. Like if it's another day, probably none of them are given.
Yeah, like I said, I don't feel like they were both those weren't penalties in my opinion. But like you said, I feel like they screwed up in the first one and they were like,
I think with United's one, I don't know if I've seen it right. I just seen it like quickly. But did Varane handball it as well at some point or something?
Yeah, but that one looked like his arm was like, nah.
No, I think it was a double. I think it looked kind of like a double handball to me. I was like, "Fuck!" They both.
But I think his arm was down more. It was Maguire's one.
It hit his arm, eh? Like even though it was down, it hit his arm.
I swear it hit his arm.
Yeah, that sounds like, bro. Like maybe that's why they gave that.
Because I'm like, they're giving it for Varane.
There's a handball to a hand. Like we know none of them are intentional, but there's been 2 touches in the box, and it's both hands. Like.
Yeah. Then last 10 minutes we just lost concentration again. We probably should have. This is another stupid thing Ten Hag did too. Took off Højlund and brought on Mason Mount when we probably should have brought on Lindelof and just held the 3-2 game. Yeah.
What was he thinking? What was he thinking?
I don't know. Maybe just to.
What's his deal with him and Mason Mount?
Just trying. It's like fucking Arteta and Havertz. I don't know what the fuck they're doing. Just trying to fucking.
Look, I don't know. To be honest, everything I've seen of Havertz has been garbage, and I just fully never understood that signing. The signing Mason Mount I can understand, and I've because when he first was at Chelsea, I forget it was under, maybe even it was under Lampard. Like, it was good, man. Like I was genuinely like when he got the ball on the edge of the box when we were playing Chelsea. Like when he's like very high on confidence, or back then, like he was playing really good. Like,
he scored
this guy. But however, he's not. Like I've said countless times, he's not an 8 player at all. He's a 10.
No, he's more of a 10. Yeah, 100%.
He's a 10.
100%. I agree.
And he's
we put him in the false 9. We just told
put him in a false 9.
Yeah, because we took off Højlund and put him on. So it was like run back, make more defending, and then if we do get forward, you're the only person.
He's got he doesn't have the trickery of the legs for that.
I thought it was funny because he was warming up Martial, and then he brings on fucking Mason Mount. But like I said, I thought he should have brought Lindelof on and just shut up shop, try to get that 3-2 win, or even a draw if we did get a goal.
So you don't believe in the big ends way either, mate?
Nah.
It's just mate.
Maybe against shitty teams, not against good teams. Champions League, no way.
Sorry, I'm just taking the piss.
Yeah, it's another stupid performance again.
You think you'll get out of the group? Do you personally
it's
think
close,
that
bro.
you will have champ?
We only got 3 points, and the other 2 teams only got 4.
Yeah.
So if we can,
it's kind of like it's pretty much how many games left? 2.
2. If we can go to Galatasaray and win away,
if you win one,
it's Galatasaray. We need to beat Galatasaray so they get no points. Because then Bayern Munich will beat Copenhagen, hopefully, and then we'll go to 6. Them 2 stay at 4.
I think you'll beat Bayern Munich, honestly.
Yeah, can United will.
And then, I
reckon United will beat Bayern Munich because they'll come with their weaker squad.
Because they already made it.
Yeah, sorry. Yeah, keep going.
Come and just put a statement in and beat the shit out of us.
Will they, but?
I
reckon big Harry Kane will be like,
man, we had a good game against them.
Come on, lads, I want to not really not Man United Champions League,
That's actually a pretty good impersonation.
No worst fucking British accent I've fucking ever heard in my life.
Just
Man.
do your Scouser accent.
Can you change? Can I
What?
change it? Can I change your name to Harry 6 times? Oh, Jesus Christ. Can I change your name to Harry 6 times?
Call me Kane, mate. My name's Harry Kane, mate. Oh, yeah. Me and lads there, we played North Kane.
You sound like the Arsenal
if I-
guy, the old man.
I don't know.
What's his name?
I hope I
Who?
don't sound like
The bald guy on
this
Arsenal
guy who always
TV.
gets angry.
Yeah, Arsenal TV.
And he's like looking at
Oh,
his
yeah,
Lee
on
Mason.
EFTV.
Yeah,
phone.
yeah. That's who you sound
Yeah.
like.
Give me a
But,
second.
so I wanted to ask you a question about that.
I'll be back. Sorry, you just continue, by the way.
Yeah, right. The manager said something about them, like some of the press said there's something about them being underdogs. And their manager replied, I don't think we're underdogs. We outplayed them at their stadium.
They did outplay us at our stadium.
We're on a level playing field.
But
Do
if
you
Rashford
agree with
didn't
him?
get sent off,
Do you agree with him, or do you reckon, like, you know, you just like
Not
we
really.
just had a
Like,
bad game last time. You just had a good game scenario. Because look, it can happen to any team. Like, you know, if you have a bad game, especially in Europe, against any team, if you have a bad game and they have a good game, you're probably going to lose the match. Like, that's just the level of quality. It's like the best teams in Europe. You know what I mean? Like, every single one of them can play good football. And
Yeah.
if you have an extremely bad game, i.e., exactly what happened to Liverpool, you can get beaten by teams who haven't even won in their last 12 matches or something like that. So,
yeah, no, they did outplay us at our home ground.
yeah.
But before Rashford got sent off, they
Yeah.
weren't doing nothing. We were absolutely dominating that game. It looked like I said, Hoyland should have scored that third one.
Yeah.
Looked like we were going to make more. We were in the attacking area, and then Rashford just got clumsy and sent off, and then the whole game changed.
Yeah.
But we still should be seeing that game out. That's the main thing, really.
Yeah.
I'm not really too worried about the red card. It was a red.
Yeah, probably should have solidified a little bit at the back, to be honest.
Yeah, 100%. We should
anyways,
have. That's what I thought we should have done.
it would have just been like
We got our first comment. Sorry to cut you off. But we got our. Can you hear me?
yeah.
Oh, it's Alan.
Alan,
man.
Yeah, we got our first comment. Is it Alan? It's not Alan.
Yeah, it's Alan.
Nah. Rick.
I don't know if you could see that, but yeah.
What?
No,
Last
it's
two
really
now? Fine, then let me edit
Peak
shit,
well.
by the way. Oh, he's watching. Are you watching, Rick?
Oh, wait, I'm telling you some stuff because yeah, he's watching.
He's watching.
Yeah, he's that's why I was off before. He sent me he called me before.
Oh,
Yeah, he's watching now. But, yeah. Welcome to the first live stream. Rick.
Oh, this Rick. I was on a different one. Rick.
Oh no, it's gonna become a Pokemon card streaming.
Nah, I was gonna get them all out, but I won't. We'll be here for too long. Yeah, I'm watching.
But yeah,
I'm watching.
That's it for me, guys.
Yeah.
Who's up? Who are we gonna go? Who had the second game of the weekend? Joey.
I think the second game was me. Oh no, it was
Yeah,
Joey. Yeah, that's right.
You had.
No,
Who
I
did you
think
say?
I'll go anyway.
No, it was us.
Doesn't matter. Was it?
Yeah, you can go, and then I'll go last. Yeah,
I'll go
I
anyway.
think it was me. We versus Bournemouth, and then you versus.
Yeah.
But
Yeah. He's bad at Bournemouth anyway. I'll go. So yeah, travelled to Luton.
Oh yeah, they did too. Yeah.
Piece of shit ground. with a bunch of shit fans. I'll start off before I even mention the football. Good old tragedy chanting, a bunch of grubs. We'll be back down in the championship next year, back where he's belong, and long may that drop continue because it is a shit club. And if Darwin Núñez could finish from inside the 6-yard box, it would have been over Red Rover well before you could pull your ridiculous tactics. That look, like it's one of them things. Like, we played absolutely terrible, to be honest. Still created enough chances to be able to score. And it was one of them games where, like, you see, like, it just seems to happen to Liverpool a lot. Like, we play these bottom teams that, like, 1 week they cannot string 3 passes together. And then it's like when they play us, it's just like, I don't know, it's almost like they've woken up and Messi's come over and blessed them and, like, put some magic into them and they're just all balling, bro, because every single one of them are like, you know what I mean? I'm like, man, these guys could be playing for Real Madrid. And then next week I'll see them and they can't even stop a ball. And it's one of them games where you're just like, whatever.
I seen this meme. Sorry that you mentioned that, but I seen this meme. It was like every time a team from the bottom half comes in versus Liverpool, and it's just clips of prime Barca, like tiki taka, like all this stuff, and I just pissed myself laughing. I was like, that's so funny.
Bro, yeah, even the keeper, man, like the keeper, like, bro, if he's playing like that every single week, man, like,
yeah, he'll pulling off some crazy saves, man.
Brother. Snap him up, because Darwin Núñez had like 3 shots inside 15 minutes, and like, like any other day he's scoring at least one of them. And then,
did you see Salah when he did that big miss?
Yeah, I did see Salah, but like, look, yeah. I was straight on the defense of Darwin Núñez there. Like Salah can put his hands in his head all he wants. I can guarantee you, there's no way he was heading that ball to Darwin Núñez.
I was going to say that looked like a shot.
He was 100% trying to shoot, and he missed the goal completely as well. And then it just luckily fell to Darwin, who. The rest is
Harry Kane.
They're still like the memes were right, you know what I mean? The memes were right before. People are going to be picking Darwin Núñez balls out of their lounge room at the Luton home ground. He's going to be smashing more windows than he is getting goals in the Premier League, just in that ground alone. Yeah, like just look, Darwin Núñez. I've said it before. Like, there's going to be times where he's extremely frustrating. Then you just like, oh my God. And then there's going to be times where he just is an absolute animal and scores goals that you just don't know how he does it. And that's him. It's him as a player. It's who we bought. If we can get them moments happening less and less and less and less, great stuff. Still very young. But yeah, he's got that in him for sure. 100% he's got that in him. And it's because of moments like that. It's moments like that I still like. My preferred front 3 has always been Diaz on the left, Jota in the middle, and Salah on the right. Like, Jota just, I don't know, man. He's good in the center. He didn't even have the best game against Luton, but he was out on the left. And yeah, like Luton got it, first off.
So what do you say?
First off,
straight line.
Vic's just asking a quick question, by the way.
Man, he's a good player.
By the way?
It's a lot of opportunities. It's just like Joey says all the time. He gets a little bit excited.
Excited or something, man. I don't know what it is. It's like he's just
kicks it a bit too hard.
Yeah, he just needs to calm.
He should just be
all he needs to do there is just like, he doesn't need to put anything on it. He just needs to guide the ball. Like, he just needs to literally just
pass it.
Like, he almost like you know, it's one of them. Like he went with his right. He probably should have just got any connection with his left. Like he probably should have, you know, just placed his foot on the ground as the ball's landed and just guided it into the net. Like he's tried to side foot it and got it on his shin. And unlucky player, man. Like, you know, I see so many other players miscontrol the ball from there and it still just bobbles in the net. It's just a typical Darwin Nunez luck. Yeah, definitely a good player with a wonky foot, 100%. It's yeah, it's definitely got it in him. But yeah, then should have had a penalty, to be honest. Like, I'm not gonna lie, if that penalty in the City and United game's a penalty, then the one on Van Dijk. Like not saying that. Like I'm saying, oh, like, well, you know, we lost or we drew because of this. Like, we should have had enough to kill the Luton off inside 45 minutes with the caliber of player we have. So we've only got ourselves to blame, but still should have had a penalty. Defenders that has not a single. The defender's not even looking. He's literally looking at Van Dijk back to the ball, like grabbing him. Like I don't know, man. Like, you know what I mean? If a simple like kick on the shin is a friggin' almost a red card now, then what's a rugby tackle in the box? Nothing apparently. 1 week, and it's a penalty apparently the next week. So again, inconsistent calls, refs and just VAR, just, you know, how we had to look at it and just play on. Like,
did they look at it?
Yeah. Yeah, but like they looked at it for like 10 seconds, like while he was taking the goal kick or something, or taking the goal kick or something.
Whenever they look at something to us, it's like fucking 5 minutes. Every single angle.
You know what I mean?
Slow-mo.
Then anyway, we get a corner. Van Dijk gets a head on it. Hits one of the Luton players' hands. Wasn't a handball though. It's too close proximity. Like, even I'll admit it wasn't a handball. But
Tottenham got one of them against Arsenal.
Whatever. I didn't see that. But anyway, look, I looked at it and I was like, that's not a penalty. Like, it's not a penalty. We've decided that we're just going to all throw our hands up for a second or two, complain. At this point, Luton have gone, yeah, all right, sweet. This is what we've waited the whole game for. We're going to counter-attack. Get it away, get up the field, then the old Chong puts one in.
Chong.
Isn't he an ex-United player? Who is he?
Yeah.
Yeah, Grub.
Ex-Academy.
Place went off. It's going wild. They thought they had won the game. And then Maydon Diaz steps up and rescues us, thank God. Just pretty poor performance from a lot of people involved. Brilliant ball in from Harvey Elliott for the equaliser. Like, to be honest, he's really stepped his performances up last couple of games I've been watching him. You can tell he's just eager. He's just keen to try and still get his name in there. Obviously, with Szoboszlai coming and kind of taking his position, it's a bit, he's trying to fight for his position, I guess. Give Klopp something to think about, and he's playing well. So move on to, got the draw. Disappointing, dropped 2 points.
Not a good week for you, Zam.
Yeah. Yeah, just against Luton, like, we created chances and stuff. Like, we didn't play like the worst, but we just didn't have. I know they just sat back. We just couldn't break them down. You know what I mean? But then, we just didn't get it in.
Well, like you said, if it was any other day, and Nunez and Salah put away their chances, would have been normal day at this job, normal day at the office. You know what I mean? But it was just one of those days that just things weren't falling in place.
Played a very good game. Yep. Then, so we move on. Europa League. Not the strongest lineup that we've fielded. Lots of few changes in there. What I've noticed a lot ever since the loss of Andy Robertson. It's unbalanced our team a fucking shitload. We just haven't been in the same team. Like even though Costas is when he has a good game, he's good, but he has like an absolute terrible game in him, and he had one against Toulouse. Absolutely shocking.
Away that goal.
Yeah, it's just terrible, man. We just honestly played absolutely terrible against Toulouse. Whole game, 80 minutes were all pretty shit. Props to their fans, but man, they like created a top atmosphere, bro. Like it was. I don't know if you've watched it. I was watching it and I was like respect.
No, I just seen highlights.
Yeah, man, watch it. Like, yeah, they're going off, son. Big result for him, but then like this just shows you how bad we've been, how bad we were. I don't think they'd won a game in like 12 games before that or something. Like I think their manager's on the brink of getting sacked, and then they're like, that's the biggest result they've ever had. Yeah, we're on live stream if you want.
Hi.
Hi.
What are you doing?
Nothing.
You're making a special appearance on the stream.
Yeah.
Yes.
Say hi to the free lads. Yeah, say hi to the free lads community. Oh, look, she's doing gritties and dances already. Oh, look, we got someone saying hi. We saw someone saying hi back.
Oh, hi.
Look, we got Geek World UK saying hi.
Bye.
Bye.
While we have this pause, make sure you like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe.
Helps with
Like
the
and
algorithm.
subscribe.
Yeah, make sure you smash the like button. Even at Niage and all that kind of stuff. But yeah, get back into it.
Even at Niage. Yeah, so yeah. Didn't deserve nothing from that match.
Sorry, what were you saying?
Good fans, a good fan base. That's what I was saying. Yeah, didn't deserve nothing from that match at all. To be honest, I would have kind of felt bad for that. Yeah, them if they didn't win that match. Obviously, it's a big thing for them. Massive, biggest result in their history. They reckon that's what they were saying on the biggest result in their European history, apparently. So
I didn't think that McAllister was a handball, eh?
No, neither do I really. That's what I was saying earlier about the
handball.
Like, yeah, handball situation. Like it's clearly stated if the ball hits another part of the body and then hits the arm, then it's not really a handball. And arguably, is it even a handball?
I thought his arm was like close, eh?
It's like it's not under his sleeve at all. It's on top of his sleeve. It's right there.
Like, I didn't think it was a handball.
It's hit his chest and then gone bang off there. Like I'm not really quite sure. Is it handball? I didn't think it was, but look, I think even Klopp didn't want to bring it up too much because at the end of the day, if anyone who watched the game, you would have just been like, well, he didn't deserve the point anyway. So, yeah, didn't deserve it. Really need to step up. Got a few tricky fixtures coming up, and if we carry this form over into a game like a City game, we will be getting hit for a cricket score. to be honest.
Oh, well, that game isn't actually in 2 weeks, so looking forward to it.
Yeah.
Good chance of not handball. Rick's on fire with the comments.
You are Maradona.
Guy doesn't even watch soccer, and he's
Yeah.
Knows Maradona.
All right.
Handball.
Are you looking a bit too deep into the game though? Like wasn't it like, you're already in, you know what I mean? Like it doesn't really matter. You had your B team on there. Like, you know what I mean? I don't know, you should have beaten them, but at the same time.
To be honest, like, I'm not really too fussed, but it's just like it's been 2 games in a row now that we have it. Like against Luton, we had a full team out. Like we had our best 11 on the pitch, really.
Yeah.
Minus Diaz
True.
due to his whole father issue. No,
Hey,
that's been
he's out now.
What?
He's out now, I think. Didn't you see it?
Did they release him?
Yeah. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
Oh, there we go.
Yeah, he didn't play until he got released. He could have played against Luton because he got released the night before, but he didn't, and then he came on late and scored. And then he did play today. And yeah, we're just, I don't know, just not usual Liverpool. I don't know whether or not some of the lads are just really, like, I think coming into a club team, like from a midfield perspective, you've got to work, man. Whether or not some of the people are struggling with fitness a little bit and intensity, just being able to put that in every shift. And like, let's be honest, Klopp doesn't really like to in the Premier League. He puts out the same 11 quite a lot. So yeah, but I guess today, I guess showed you kind of. I watched Endo, and he was kind of.
I'm ready now, special appearance.
Oh.
When are you gonna finish?
I'll finish soon.
Okay.
It's all right. Continue. You can make a special appearance.
I'm being a pest because my air track is dead.
Oh, I told you that.
Tell her to make sure.
Bye.
Bye.
Bye. So you should.
Tell her to like and subscribe.
She said she has. She's just fascinated that there's podcasting going on in the same house.
Good.
She's at that age where she loves the podcast. Watches some podcasts herself. Oh yeah.
She's like, wow, daddy's podcasting.
Yeah. But yeah, like you said, you did raise a good point. I'm kind of just glad we got out of the game today with no injuries. Man, they were coming in hard, like they weren't, you know what I mean? They wanted to win that game, like. So yeah, it was one of them games. Props to them. Enjoy the moment.
Yeah, they ain't gonna make that far.
At the end of the day,
that was their final.
yeah. We had a terrible game, and
like you said,
and you could say that we were kind of robbed in a way, robbed of a goal, not of a result. Not of a result, I'd say that's probably a good way to put it. Robbed of a goal, but at the end of the day, it didn't equal to being robbed of the result, because good enough.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's
it
from a Liverpool point of view. Klopp wasn't happy in his press conference. If anyone's seen that, anyone see that?
Why? What happened? Okay. What did he say? No, what did he say?
They put the press conference thing right near the exit tunnel for the Toulouse fans. So the Klopp's trying to talk, and all you can hear is this French chanting and then Klopp's who thought it would be a good idea to put the press conference here? And it was just he just didn't look happy. Obviously,
I wouldn't have been happy either.
Klopp. never happy if we lose. But yeah. On to the next one. Jota with a good goal, I will add. Beautiful.
Man, that was a very good goal.
Weekend, man.
Should be around like 4
And that's
people.
what I say. It's shit like that, like see that calmness and that direction and that like he knows what he's doing. The second I'm convinced the second he receives that ball, he does it. He knows exactly what he's going to do and executes that whole thing. Like it's like you could just tell as soon as he got the ball, I'm like he's going to score. I just knew it straight away. I was like he's going to go there and he's going to do it. And he's done it. He's so good at doing that when he gets it. Like he's one of them players that just when he grabs the ball like on the run like that, he can just like guide it and almost guide it into space where he cuts 2 or 3 players out with one little swift move.
It's like the gaff on EA.
Yeah. You know what I mean? Like no,
Oh, hell no. You waited so long. I saw it. You were lining it up and everything. He was like full. He was doing this and everything. I saw it.
If only you were as good as Jota on EA.
I'll pump him.
Bro.
No. Actually, I heard he's a really good game.
Go check him out, Jacob. Watch his highlights, bro. He's like full top tier, like plays with mixes it with all the top lads of EA.
Message him, tell him to come join the club.
I'll just fucking. I'll just call him up after the pod. I called him up before. I said, "Good goal, lad." And that.
Man, that was a good goal there.
Well,
he tried to join
3 lads make it.
We've got a striker already.
It's all right. Kiff back to left wing king.
Good goal, man. It's that type of shit you won't see Nunes do. That just calmness and that just, yeah.
Man, mate, the keeper couldn't even move.
Nah. Jota's a good finisher, man. Like he's like, if I was to give one of the besides Salah, like I'd always go with Salah just because Salah, although Salah does miss a bit. Oh, would I? I don't know, actually.
I'd pick Salah.
If I was to give one big chance, like a one-on-one, one-on-one, probably Salah. He just, I don't know, he's got his ways. Man. But Jota would have a pretty good shot conversion rate. I'd be interested to see it because he doesn't usually pop shots off for nothing, and they don't usually go too far wide of the mark, or it's a good save, or it's in. You don't really see him. You wouldn't see him blaze one over from the 6-yard box. I guarantee you, if that ball fell to Jota, that was going in 100%. Every single time. 100 times out of 100, that's going in the net. The Luton one, without a doubt. And onto your games, Banksy.
Banksy.
Yeah, well, look, I guess my team was the only team this week that won, both teams, both games. But
we'll get into
it. The Bournemouth game, I won't talk too much about. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I'm the only one this week that won both. So, no, look, the Bournemouth game, we knew that was going to happen. You know what I mean? Fucking, like, it's Bournemouth at the end of the day. I don't really want to get into it. Besides,
so true, man.
I'm not going to talk too much about it. But what I really want to mention, thank you. Doku had a masterclass, man. At one point,
honestly,
Bournemouth had 3 on him.
I'm gonna cut you out quickly here. If he starts pulling that out every game, and then you've got Haaland pulling out what he's got pulled out every game, like football's over, bro.
That's what I thought he was gonna do to Delot. That's why I was scared. And then when I didn't see him on the team sheet, I was full cheering.
Bro. I'm honestly,
what he was gonna do.
I'm having nightmares of him against Trent. Klopp's got to do something, bro.
Well, look, like I was saying, Doku. Like I think when we first started this, I remember we were talking about our signings of the season, and we were talking about who we signed. And I told you, I'm really excited for Doku. Probably haven't been this excited for a while. And you just kind of laughed at me, like, why? What the hell? Like, you have so much better other players. But this was the reason why. Because, I never saw him. I only just seen a bit of highlights and whatever. And from what I've seen from the highlights, I was like, oh shit, this is the type of player we're getting. It's like he's a mixture of Leroy Sané and Eden Hazard. You know what I mean? Like he can cut through and dribble like Eden, but also like
he's
you know
like a
has the pace.
Maximan. He's like a Saint Maximan who can finish and friggin' assist.
Yeah, no, 100%. Like he like when he gets to the final third, he actually knows where to pass it and stuff.
Yeah.
Honestly, like you said, if him and Haaland, like, because they still haven't clicked. If you get what I mean, like they're still trying to find each other. You know what I mean? But
Haaland scoring 3 goals a game, they don't even need to assist or score each other. Just them alone, just doing their thing.
It's gonna be 6-1 every game.
Oh,
it's ridiculous, man. Like, why wasn't this guy doing this? Where did he come from?
I didn't even realize this.
He
came, so he's Belgian, but he came from France.
Where was he playing?
I didn't even think. What's that? Sorry.
Where was he playing?
Yeah, I didn't even put 2 and 2 together. He was playing for Rennes.
Yeah, in France.
Yeah, in France.
True.
And we picked him up for relatively cheap, 50 million. So, like, you know, especially for this day market.
Maybe he's just getting a bit lucky then.
But look, at the end of the day, like
just getting a bit lucky, I reckon.
What's that? Sorry.
He's just getting a bit lucky.
What's lucky?
His form.
Well, look, it's at the end of the day. Look, no disrespect to Bournemouth. Like again, it is just Bournemouth. So I want to see him do this when we verse like you know the bigger teams. But the thing is, I feel Pep's weird. Nah, Chelsea's mid-table team.
Pep won't play him in the big game. Pep won't.
No, that's what. So, like you were saying, I'm worried about him in the Liverpool game.
He wants a machine that won't make a mistake against the good teams. Where against them types of teams where teams are going to sit back and stuff, he wants players who are going to be able to, you know, create something.
Well, that's why.
It's perfect.
Well, that's why Jack Grealish. Yeah, well, that's why Jack Grealish was played in the derby. You know what I mean? And he had a great game as well. Like he was kind of playing like almost like a false 9, but in the winger position. It was weird. But look, I honestly think, if they start clicking, you know, it could be curtains for a lot of teams. But we'll see. Again, I honestly, like you said, I don't think he's going to be played in the big games. He'll be played in these type of games. You know, the Bournemouths, the Burnleys, you know, the Evertons, whatever. The ones that the team they all sit back, low block, put Jeremy Doku in there, and let him cut through 3 or 4 players. Boom, perfect. Yeah. But other than that, look, again, nothing much to mention besides Doku Masterclass. It was great to see. I'm going to start calling him Count Doku because that's actually a perfect name for him. Thank you, Rick. But yeah, look, we'll move on to the young boy game. You know how you were mentioning, like, oh, you know, you lost that game, but at least you didn't get any injuries. I can't actually say the same thing. Yeah, we might have won that game, but we actually lost John Stones, and apparently he's out for a while now as well. Could be out for maybe
I've seen that
till the end of next year, like start of next year, so like January, February. Yeah, and that was like again, like some people question like why did we play him? It was the young boys, you know what I mean? But like you know, with Pep he wants to get, you know, he wants to make sure the win's done and everything. But it was weird. It was just like I don't know if you knew there was something wrong with him, why risk it? But that's what kind of like dampened the mood with that game. But other than that, I can't.
Yeah, it
was first half. Like when because admittedly I didn't really watch the young boys game, but when I saw I read everything. Like I read something like on all the forums and stuff, and they were saying like John Stones is out, blah blah blah. So I was like, damn, that's not good. But yeah, no, that's what I was saying. Like I'd rather, to be honest, I'm not saying I'd rather lose, but if you give me if someone come to me right now and give me an option, hey, you keep John Stones fit and he gets to play for the rest of the season, or you lose against young boys, I would have been like, yep, no problem. Yeah. You know what I mean? Yeah. But look, we got the win. It's secured. We've qualified. You know.
Yeah, through.
What?
Done deal. But Johnny Stone's out. Big loss.
Mm-hmm.
Him and
Yeah,
that
yeah.
little that
100%,
defensive mid role, man. Like, bro, bro's playing phenomenal.
Well,
there.
yeah, it's gonna. I feel like now he's gonna probably put
With
maybe
him
a
and Rodri
Kanji.
there, you just seem to
Yeah,
be
yeah,
able.
100%,
He's
man.
just
Like
like
the role's named after him.
Yeah.
Who are you going to put there now?
Mm.
Who are you going to put there now?
I feel like we could probably put a Kanji there, maybe a Kanji
Maybe
or Rico
the
Lewis,
thing
that
with
youngster.
Pep,
I don't know
what I've
if you
noticed
know
with
that
Pep
little,
is
that little.
he'll play different systems to suit the players he has type thing. Like, if he doesn't have a player who can play that role, I don't think he'll play that type of system.
And the teams as well.
You know what I mean? Like, yeah, like if a Kanji can't do what John Stones could do there, he's not going to just put a Kanji there just for the sake of putting someone there to play that position. He just will adapt his style a bit so he doesn't have to accommodate for that to come into his system. So I reckon you could see a slight change in the way Man City play a bit without John Stones there. But was he just injured?
Yeah. Well, to be honest,
that's
what I was about to say. Yeah, he just got back. He was he was injured at the start of the season, and then we just got him back now, and now he's gone again. But look, what I meant by a Kanji is like you're right. He's not going to play the same way John Stones is going to play, but what he will do is maybe he'll do that same role, but like at 20%. You get what I mean? He won't push up the same way as John Stones. Blah blah blah. But you'll adapt, like you said. Pep will adapt in a way where it's like a Kanji will play that role. But anyway, we'll see what happens. Well, you know, like I said,
big injury to Rodri now, and he's going to fall apart
at the start of the season. Oh well, if that is the case, Rodri is our biggest player. And it's proven it.
If you lost him now, though, that would probably be more detrimental than potentially even losing Haaland at the moment for you guys. In retrospect, if you were to lose 100%, Rodri to an injury or something now,
if we lose Haaland, we can put Alvarez there.
Yeah.
Who are we going to put there?
No one there.
Literally, what? Calvin Phillips,
Kovacic.
He's had De Bruyne there for freaking a year and he's won the league, so it doesn't really matter. So whoever goes there is going to score.
No, he wasn't playing defense.
Huh?
Yeah.
Not De Bruyne at defensive.
Midfield. No, I'm talking about Haaland.
Oh, the striker. Yeah.
Like I said, he's played De Bruyne up front for freaking a year and he's won the league.
Yeah,
anyway.
100%. That's what I'm saying. Like, I was agreeing. Like, I'm saying, like, if Haaland goes, we can put someone else there. But if Rodri goes, he's irreplaceable. But look, that was a bit of a downfall, a bit of dampening news that Stones was out. But we got the job done. It was a pretty convincing win at the end of the day. I thought we were going to score more because they got a red card not early, around like the 50th minute, but we just sat up shop and cancelled the game out and finished it up. 3-0, I think it finished.
Yeah,
3-0. 3-0. So
I guess probably didn't want to go there and just
that's what I'm saying. Just efficient.
Foden had a good goal.
No, it was at home.
Oh, was it?
Yeah, Foden had a great goal. He Foden out on the wing, and he grabbed it from the wing, and then he beat his man, and then it was from it was like at a tight angle, but he curled it around so he was on the right, and then curled it around onto the left side, and it just boom, beautiful goal. I think that was the second goal, and I don't know if you saw Haaland's goal. Did you see his Haaland goal? Oof.
Yeah,
bro.
Yeah, watch the highlights.
Talk about tapping merchant. This guy's got. Yeah, he's got 2 fucking wonder goals in the space of a couple of weeks now. No, look, all I can say is efficient. We move along, but again, a bit of a blow with Stones.
Too
good. Yeah, too good for sure. But look, we'll move on just quickly to the previews. Might as well go. Who's first game of the week? I think is it you? Jacob or
it's me.
Who you got this week?
So we have Luton at home. I'm not going to really say much. Just I'm expecting to win.
No,
I don't want to see no silly Bruno on the wing or anything. I just want a good, clean.
He's gonna be on the wing, bro.
No, probably. Hopefully, we play Palestri.
Rashford's only been for the European games, eh?
Oh, we might play the same way that we did yesterday. Actually, I wouldn't mind that because we played good. If they do that, then I wouldn't mind.
Yeah,
But
nothing less than 3 points is acceptable.
what did I put?
But
I put
Nope.
2-0 win.
I tell you right now, I can promise you, if they play the way they did against us, they will give you a game, bro. That's all I'm gonna say. They won't have the
Yeah.
home crowd behind them and the that type of shit. But if they put that performance in, Luton are getting the 3 points.
Hey, wouldn't surprise me at the moment,
Nah.
but I'm expecting a win.
Yeah.
Come on,
And
boys.
who's
2-0.
up next after that? You, Banksy. Who have you got?
You are.
All right, mate. We got Brentford, don't we?
No, you are.
Yeah, at Anfield.
Brentford at Anfield. Should win. Need to win to get some confidence back. Look, if we can swap Brentford aside with a good result, we'll bounce back well. It's not gonna be easy.
Yeah, they've been playing well lately,
Yeah,
actually, haven't they?
But they've always
Up and down.
Yeah, I don't know. They always play good against us, like most of the time anyway. Obviously, I don't think there's much of a threat without Tony, but they still got fast players up front, and we're going to play on the front foot, so we're going to have space in behind. So it's going to be dangerous. They've got Mbromo, who's fast as, and guy seems like a really good player, to be honest. Kind of surprised. I'd be surprised if he's. I don't know how old he is. Maybe his age is to do with something, but yeah, kind of surprised he's not being looked at by some clubs. Every time I watch him play, he plays brilliant. So should win if we play how we did against Toulouse, or look, if we play how we did against Luton and we score our chances, we'll still win. So hopefully Darwin Núñez can find the net if he starts. If Jota and Diaz are both fit and happy, I'd like to see Diaz, Jota, Salah up front. Virgil, hopefully he's better. He was a bit sick, so he didn't go to the Toulouse game. So hopefully he's fit and ready. And it will be good to have the Brazilian back in the sticks, because we had the Irish goalkeeper, Kelleher, against Toulouse. And look, I don't think, I don't think. Look, he's a good keeper, but still, when you've got someone like Allison in between the sticks, like a good keeper isn't good enough. You're just like, what are you doing, man? What are you doing letting the one-on-one in? How does he score a one-on-one? You should have saved that, because Allison saves virtually every freaking one-on-one. Like, he has a one-on-one, and I'm like, oh, yeah, whatever. I'll just look the other way, because, it's no change in my blood pressure.
Saving it, then booting it straight to Salah.
Yeah, and the counter-attacks away. So, yeah. Hopefully we win. Should win. And yeah, look, I'd just like to see as well Anfield wake up a little bit and get behind the team from the start.
Sorry, I had to put that up. These live streams are funny. Rick's got some good one-liners.
It is what it is. We should have been. But again, look, based on how they're playing and how we're playing, probably won't be as straightforward as it should be. But yeah, it'd be good to get a good win. So on to you, Banksy.
Yeah, well,
Thank
we're
you, thank
versing
you,
some.
thank
I can't
The big,
remember their name.
the big game of
I
this
can't
week.
remember the name. What are they called? There's some bus stop in. There's some bus stop in Fulham, I think. I don't know. No, look, we're versing Chelsea. Jokes aside, Chelsea this season seem to be the Robin Hood of the Premier League. You know what I mean? They lose
I
to the
don't know
shit
what's
teams, but
fucking
take good
happening.
points of the. Yeah, take points of the big teams. Like what the fuck? But look, we'll see what. Look, every time, jokes aside, every time we do go to the bridge, it's always a tight game.
What big team did they steal points off?
Yeah,
Yes.
you guys, they drew 1-1.
Yeah.
They
Tottenham.
They took points
Big
off
team.
Arsenal. They beat Tottenham.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was gonna say you can't.
Well, this
beat
season,
Tottenham. Fucking 10 games.
Yeah, it can't like there's.
I'm surprised they haven't released a DVD.
You know what I mean.
The 9 weeks at the top or something.
You're such a Tottenham hater this season. I love it. It's so funny.
Pharrell's just fully switch, eh?
No, look, you know what I meant by that. But yeah.
Yeah. I just wanted to.
But no, look, if it's going to be a tough game, definitely. It's probably no. I know. Yeah. You hadn't done it all stream. You had to do it quickly before we ended it.
Yeah. All right.
But yeah, what was I saying? But yeah, we should beat them. We should beat them. It's going to be a tough game, but if if the city that we all know come and play, then we should do it Chelsea, especially this Chelsea, because it's not the same Chelsea that we all know. You know what I mean?
I think
I've
seen a stat that he's beaten the last 8 in a row, I think. I think he's beaten like 7 or 8
and it's all been close. So 1-0.
Yeah.
It's all been like 1-0. It's so weird. But yeah, we'll see what happens. But look, that wraps up the week. Thank you for joining this live stream. Do you want to do the prediction, or we'll leave that we'll do a pre-recording?
We'll do it quick. We're going to do it now anyway.
We'll do it quickly. Oh wait, so one's saying cut, and then one's saying not do it. Let's just do it quickly.
Do you want to do predictions on the live stream?
Just do it quickly. We haven't done it.
No, we can do it while we're playing.
No, let's just do it now. Come on, let's go.
All right. Okay, last week we went absolutely terrible.
Go. Yeah.
We're not even going to worry about the scores. Joey got 4, Banks got 2, and I got 3. So at the moment,
I'm the winner. I'm the best of the shit cunts.
Yeah, exactly. We fucking all went terrible. 61 points each for me and Joey. So we're equal first.
What? No, you've rigged that up somehow, surely.
I was 1 point ahead of you. You got 4 points. I got 3.
Bro, you.
I've taken photos every week. Go have a look.
Oh no! The cheat claims have come out already.
And then Banks on 49, so he's a bit behind.
12 points off the score. Them 12 points have come directly from one man, and we all know
Company.
one man. Yeah.
Actually, did you pick Burnley again last week?
It was.
did.
Yeah.
No, I don't know. Just skip it. You said don't worry about the scores. Don't worry about the scores, bro. You said don't worry about the scores. You said don't worry about the scores. Just leave it.
This week, Wolves Tottenham. Wolves at home.
Yeah.
Here we go. Wolves Tottenham. Wolves at home.
Did Madison get injured? Does anyone know?
Yeah, Madison's injured. All the defense is out. Red cards. The Adogi guy's red card.
So Van de Ven's injured.
Yeah.
Out for ages too, because I seen
that Romero guy's red
card.
The
look of him when he went down, it looked like he done something.
Hamstring. He's gone for at least 2-3 months.
Yeah, he's gone. Excuse me. What happened to Matters?
They haven't said anything yet.
but he's out this weekend.
Yeah.
Did I say this on the podcast not long ago about Madison? He's like,
once one of their players are going out, they're going to be shit. Especially if 4 of them at the same time.
yeah. Yeah, he's going to make all kinds of wild predictions, Rick. He always does.
Watch him go for Burnley again. And they're versus Arsenal.
Yeah, well, look. Only got 1-1.
1-1. I went 2-2. Thanks.
2-1 Wolves. 2-1 Wolves.
Look, honestly, I hope you're right. Like, I hope you are right. I'll be happy to lose the points on that one. But for a point perspective.
Next up, Arsenal at home to Burnley. I reckon 2-1 Arsenal.
3-0 Arsenal.
Don't be fucking even thinking about it.
Do it. No. No, honestly, bro, company might pull a masterclass this weekend, eh?
He's going to beat Arsenal, bro.
This would be the
They're
moment.
going to come and attack at the Emirates.
I reckon this is the moment if you don't back him, he's going to...
I feel like it's his time. I reckon
it is too, eh?
I think it is, eh?
Yeah.
I feel like you're right. I think you're right.
I might change mine.
And my prediction's going to be... Yeah, well, you know what? I think it's going to be 3-1 Arsenal. Get your ass on. You're not doing it this time. Get your ass on, man. It was freaking hell.
But it was
the
never
points.
us.
I'm 12 behind. Like you said,
George,
get it out.
George, it was never us, bro. We were never doing it to you.
I guess you're right. Yeah. To be fair, you were...
We tried to warn you.
I think at one stage you tried to have like... I'm pretty sure one stage you tried to have an intervention. Yeah, you tried to have an intervention at one stage. It's like, you can't keep doing this. You can't keep thinking it.
It's affecting everyone around you.
No, look, honestly, jokes aside, yeah, Burnley 3-1.
Really? Are you being serious?
Yeah, I am.
I'm gonna crush the score out.
You're actually going Burnley 3-1.
Burnley 3-1.
All right.
I feel like I have to support him now from the because it's been so long. Like, if he doesn't win, then what's the point?
Do you think he's going to the
point? Like, I've done all this. I've wasted 12 points. I might as well keep going. I think he's going to do us a favor.
God.
You know what I mean? I think he's doing us a favor this week.
All right. Chelsea at home
we
to
got
Everton.
Vince.
Chelsea at home to Everton. Crazy.
You mean Chelsea against
Crystal Palace. Sorry. I just seen C.
Crystal Palace.
Yeah.
No, Crystal Palace at home to Everton.
Oh, I was going to say, bro.
Sorry, I stuffed that
up. Crystal Palace at home to Everton. 2-1 Everton.
2-1 Everton. They've been playing well.
No. Retract that. Actually, Crystal Palace have been all right, haven't they? Under Big Boy. But what do you reckon? I want to hear your predictions.
1-0 Palace.
1-0 Palace.
I'll go first this time because you've been going first. 1-0 Palace. There we go. 1-0 Palace as well.
I'm going to go 1-0 Palace.
1-0 Palace.
Oh, everyone.
You're sly. All right. United versus Luton.
Because that one could go either way, really. It just depends.
Well, in that case, can I change mine to 2-0 Palace?
2-0 Palace.
I want to get these points, man. I need these points.
Last change. Man
Nah, wait,
United
bro,
versus
Calvin,
Luton.
Thank you.
Calvin Lewin might score, eh? Maybe change it to 2-1.
Nah, 2-0.
All right. That's it. ManU versus Luton. I'll start, obviously, as my team. I said it in the little preview. 2-0. 2-0.
Yeah, 2-0. What's that? That'd be 2-0 Luton, eh? Yeah, look, I'm gonna go. It's a tough one because I want to say you guys, but if they can pull out even, yeah, 2-1 United.
Thanks.
I reckon statement win for United. 3-0.
Please.
I mean, don't ask me. Ask you. Ask your team.
Bournemouth versus Newcastle. Bournemouth at home. Where are we going, lads? I feel like Newcastle.
Draw 2-2. Nah, draw 2-2.
I'm gonna go 3-1 Newcastle.
Yeah, I said 3-0 Newcastle.
Yeah, they're gonna be pissed off from the
Draw.
Champions League. Yeah, we heard you the first time.
Oh, good.
Bournemouth might be pissed off from the 6-1.
Yeah, it could be.
Ooh. I didn't think of that, eh? Aston Villa versus Fulham. Aston Villa back at home.
2-0 Villa. Fulham, as good as the midfield and their creativity is, the loss of Mitrovic has just hit American. They don't have anyone to really that bangs the goals in, man. Losing Mitrovic and placing with Jimenez, it was just a
Terrible decision.
Yeah, man.
Well, it hasn't been good since he's come back from his injury.
Since he's
That
had injury,
Jimenez
he's been
guy.
half the player, bro. Before then, I would have understood the move. Now,
3-1 Villa. They always play good at home.
Yeah. 4-1 Villa.
Phil's going to be upset.
Sorry, Phil, but
it's Villa. They're gonna score.
you went for United. I mean, Fulham last week, so. Ha!
Who's up next?
Brighton and
I'm gonna
Sheffield
save that
United.
clip and send it to him.
Brighton, Sheffield
Brighton
United.
versus, yeah.
At Brighton?
Yeah, Brighton.
5-1 Brighton.
They're coming into slap. 3-1 Brighton. They are coming to slap.
Yeah. Yeah, same. 3-1.
Okay. Liverpool versus Brentford.
3-1.
Motherfucker. That's what I picked too.
Brentford are going to score first, then we're going to score 3.
Banksy.
2-1.
2-1.
2-1.
Yeah, I had 3-1.
Same. What I think they're gonna score for.
No.
West Ham versus Nottingham. West Ham going to bounce back from their loss.
West Ham against Nottingham.
West Ham at home.
Hammers 2-0. 2-0 Hammers.
I feel like they're going to slip up again.
Yeah, I'm
1-1.
feeling like a 2-1 Forest.
2-1 Forest.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, I'm going for a 1-1. Looks that's our first different game, is it?
Good decision.
Final game of the week: Chelsea versus City. Banksy.
I'll start it. 1-0 City.
I feel like you're gonna do a bit more damage.
Trust me, bro. Watch back those last 8 games we've played them. It's been 1-0 every time. And if it's at the bridge, they always seem to turn up for some reason.
Nah, watch. Their confidence is high from
Is
beating
that the
Tottenham.
bridge?
Yeah, it's at the bridge.
Yeah, it's at the bridge.
Their confidence is high, and you're just gonna come
Well, what do you got?
4-1 City.
I hope. I mean, I pray, but like I said, Chelsea
praying
seem
for
to
your
be the Robin
3-0
Hood this season. So we'll see.
United.
Is that why you're being
double.
nice?
No, I already would have mine down already.
Nah. What about you, Joey?
I'm tempted to say 2-0 for some reason. But I'm going to say 2-1 City because you will just probably edge it.
All right, that's our predictions,
What's
guys.
That's all. Thanks for joining the live, guys. Thanks, Rick, for
That
commenting.
Yeah.
Subscribe
Like and subscribe.
helps us a lot, guys.
Well, yeah, this has been our first live stream. Yeah, we'll hopefully try to do more in the future.
GBANKS.
And yeah, we'll see how we go.
About to go do our other live stream
Yes, indeed.
on EA.
Thanks, Rick.
So
Make sure you go
keep
check
watching
out.
Geek
Make
if
sure
you
you go
want.
check out Geek World UK.
Yeah, go and check him out.
Okay.
Give him a check.
Yeah, make sure you go check out Geek World UK.
For that, Rick.
Yeah, and yeah, we'll be back for the next stream.
In like 10 minutes.
Until next time, I've been your host, Does Most,
EA.
Red Devil Soul, Joey
Let's go.
6 times. Make sure you sign off, lads.
See you guys.
In the Middle East.
Peace in the Middle East, please, guys. Please.